big with 2 G's. I'm going to repeat that. That's big with 2 G's. So we back with another episode of the BiGG Umbrella Podcast. That's big with 2 G's. I'm going to repeat that. That's big with 2 G's, the BiGG Umbrella Podcast. And we got the man Dizzy here.
What up? What up?
So we're going to start off with, where are you even from? That's basis already where we always want to start. Where are you from?
I was born in Saginaw, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So my family went from Vietnam to Saginaw. I don't know why it's cold as fuck over there, but my uncle was actually over there and they sponsored him over. Mm-hmm. So after the war and all that, like 89 or something. And then they came over here to San Diego in 1990 after I was born.
Was it with military?
No. Well, my uncle and my aunt were they're part of like the Southern Vietnamese, like FBI, I guess you could say.
Oh, damn.
At the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So when most of the families, most of the refugees and stuff, they came like right after the war, like 1970 or some shit. But my family stayed back for, 20-some years. I don't know why, but they ended up coming back over here late with my grandma. So it's like my grandma, my aunt, my dad and his family and so forth. He has like 10 siblings. So half of them went over here and half stayed in Europe, actually.
Dang.
So I got family
Y'all
like
spread
France.
all over.
Yeah, I got family in France, Belgium, Australia, everywhere. Yeah. My mom's family was, for the most part, they stayed in Vietnam though. And they came over here back in like 2000, I think 2000 actually.
And you said Michigan.
Michigan.
How long was you out there in Michigan?
Like a year.
Oh, okay. So you were just still a baby. So you ain't got too much memory.
Yeah.
So all your childhood growing up was out here in San Diego.
Yeah. So just my brother. My brother was 12 at the time, so he's the one who did all the Michigan shit. Like he was him and my cousin were the only Asian kids in the whole school. So.
Oh shit! So that already made me think like, what was that like with y'all living in Michigan and you being like the only Asian folks even out there? I mean, you was a baby, but for like, I guess for your starting off, what was it like for your brother?
Yeah, I mean I don't hear a lot about him over there, but when he was over here, he went to school right down the street at Montgomery Middle School. And,
okay, I'm familiar.
Yeah, and fucking, people used to clown him. We didn't have money, you know what I mean? So whatever he had like pink shoes, whatever. Oh, because over in Vietnam, they don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? It's like, you got what you got, you're gonna wear what you got, you know what I mean? So he would come to school, people make fun of him, he wouldn't know what the hell they're talking about, you know? Because I guess you can say the social, like, what's the word? The dynamic over here is different than over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When kids go to school to learn and fucking do what they do and they go home, that's it. You know? But over here, you got a reputation you got to hold and everything. You know what I mean?
Persona you got to uphold and look like something or whatever. I mean, I don't abide by that shit because I don't like that shit. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
So do you got older brother and
just older brother?
That's it.
It's me and him. Yeah.
So was it more so like he had to take care of you, or you kind of took? You say 12 years older than you.
Yeah, he was basically like my dad. Like my parents were always working, you know. So basically, when we came over here, my dad couldn't get a real job, so he was going to school to try to learn a little bit of English. And my mom, she was a seamstress for a while, because that's what she did in Vietnam. And then she ended up doing nails like every other Vietnamese lady. So she did that for a while. I mean, she still does now, you know. But that was holding everything together. My dad was just at home taking care of me, and my brother was going to school. And eventually, dynamic changed. Both my parents were working, and then he was basically home with me all the time. And it didn't matter. Fucking whenever he go to a party, whatever, he just take me with him.
Oh, like that?
I mean? Yeah, I was like 4 or 5 years old. So that's how it was most of the time. He's the one who like disciplined me. Freaking, he was hard as fuck on me though.
You feel that paid off with him being like that, and your dad wasn't around because obviously your mom and dad's working. With him, however, like he raised you feel like that benefited you or kind of hindered you as now you being an adult?
Oh, definitely benefited me, but at the time you don't know that shit.
Right,
you
like, man, why the hell he coming to me like this every day?
Yeah, like I tell you this, like I only got to watch TV like 1 hour a day. I only got to play outside like an hour a day. And let's see what else we did. I had to memorize 2 words from the dictionary every day and repeat it to him. Yeah, and if I didn't remember it, I'd get kicked out of the house.
For how long?
For as long as until I can remember it.
You lying?
Yeah, there was one time I only forgot one time. So he kicked me out of the house. It was like 11 p.m. or some shit, and I was out there fucking crying. I was like 11 years old, bro.
Yeah,
they're fucking crying
too. Shit.
Yeah, for like an hour and a half, and somehow I fucking remembered that shit, and he let me in. So, but other than that, I used to fucking cheat and just write on the fucking wall or something next to me. because he usually asked, because we shared a bedroom, you know.
Mhm.
We only had like a 2-bedroom apartment, so
Yeah.
we shared a bedroom. So he'd come home from school like, "Hey, what's your 2 words?" And I'd just be like, "Oh shit."
Like, you know
There
what?
you
Damn,
go.
I can't even remember. but
Yeah,
let me-
yeah. I used to be in bed like, "Oh shit." There you go. And
He's
he's
like, I
like,
ain't get
"Man,
kicked out no more.
yeah." So we did that. But yeah, he was hard on me, but it was good. You know, like every time I had a homework problem, like I would try my best not to ask him, because if I did, not he'd make me do that problem, and then he'd give me 10 more that are similar to make sure that I knew
That
what
you
I was
knew what you were
doing
doing.
exactly. So it helped me a lot. But at the time, you just fucking pissed. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So even with what you were saying right now, that just sounded like he already had this already planned out for you. Like, I got high hopes for him and I'm not gonna let him fail.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it kind of sounded like.
Yeah. So he lives in OC now. So I
Mhm.
see him here and there. You know what I mean? But we're still close.
That's all I was gonna ask if you're
Yeah.
still close with your brother.
Yeah, he's a doctor now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And now he see what you're doing with your profession and your family are also like your mom and dad. Are they proud of what you're doing?
Yeah, but it wasn't like that at first. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because tattoos were very taboo in like the Asian culture.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I mean, all cultures for the most part.
Right. Because
Right.
if you like most of you got tattoos, they consider you some
Yeah.
gangster, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I remember even piercings and everything else. Like I think when I was 12, I went to a Halloween party. I had like a little clip-on earring or some
Mhm.
shit. My dad whipped my ass, bro. He's like, "What the fuck you doing with that shit?
Mhm.
Like, you're not my son." All this. And
Mhm.
so after that, I just kind of kept on low. But when I started tattooing, my family didn't know till I was like 21 years old, bro. But I started when I was 15.
I was just about to say. So
Mhm.
when did you really even like start taking tattoo? Like, this is what I'm about to really. This about to be my grind.
All right, so it's a long story. So so my parents split up when I was like 12 years old.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's get to the reasoning. So my dad was like alcoholic like all his life. You know, most of the Vietnam War people, like the people who lived during that era, they're straight up alcoholics, smokeaholics, everything. Because
Mhm.
over there, we don't really talk about like PTSD and all that. Everybody, all the dudes is just like, oh yeah, it is what it is. It
Like, that
happened.
was taboo to say like I've got depression or
Yeah.
I suffer from mental health.
Yeah, they're too proud. So, you know, my grandma was a nurse during the Vietnam War.
Mhm.
So obviously she saw a lot of death, stuff like that. My dad's like the middle child. Before him, there was like she was married to 2 different guys. I think they passed away. But I could tell because my aunts, my dad's older sisters and brothers, they all look different too. Some were like half
Mhm.
French, full Vietnamese, all
Yeah.
kinds of shit, you know. So my dad's dad, he was a police captain from the South, but he used to infiltrate the North
Or
and
like you said,
basically go
like the
undercover.
FBI type deal.
Yeah, so he used to go undercover and he got locked up like most of his life, you
Yeah.
know? So he was locked up like 20, 30 years. So
That
my
sounds like a
dad,
goddamn movie.
yeah, bro. So my dad didn't really know him too well.
Mhm.
So my who I consider my grandpa, which is his stepdad, he's the one who basically raised him. Shit,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But that happened, you know, after the war. All the guys are just freaking drinking all day, whatever. My brother used to go pick him up on a fucking bicycle and shit, and
Damn.
take him home. Yeah, in Vietnam too. And I always hear shit about that. But when he came over here, everything was chill, I guess, when I was little. But then he kind of like went back downhill, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? So if it was drinking every night, coming home, throwing up, whatever, picking a fight and shit.
Mhm.
So every time he'd come home, me and my mom would just be like looking out the window. Like if he was throwing up, that mean he was too fucked up to like start shit, you know?
Ooh, thank you.
Exactly. But if he was like, he was still a little sober, then I'd be like, fuck. You
God
know?
damn, it's about to be
So
one of them goddamn nights.
yeah, so me and my brother, you know, he used to try to stop it. And after a while, he just started taking me away. Like we'd go to like La Jolla Beach or some shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So we go there, wait for it to settle down, come back home. The next day, dad act like nothing happened. He don't remember shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's how it was for a while. So then my mom got tired of it. She finally left.
And I'm sure that was like a big thing on you. It's like you act like you don't remember, but I fucking remember last night.
Yeah. So that happened when I it was kind of uncalled for. I mean, I think the Thanksgiving before she left, like me and him got a big ass fight, bro. Like it was
How old
fucking.
were you?
I was only like 12 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. So fucking what happened was I got really sick. I had like food poisoning or some shit. And then my dad's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go pick up." My mom don't drive, so he used to have to pick her up from work.
Mhm.
And then he's like, "I'm gonna go pick up your mom." So I'm like, "All right." So I guess he took her to my uncle's house to go drink afterwards or some shit,
Mhm.
and he forgot about me or something. So
He's supposed to be picking you up?
no, he's supposed to come home 'cause I was sick.
Right.
But I was just in bed, like dying. I had like I was throwing up everywhere. And I was just so pissed, bro. And I just went to sleep. And then all of a sudden I hear something at like, I think it's like 2:30 in the morning, someone calling
Oh,
my name
damn.
and shit. Yeah, so it's like my mom, and I guess they were getting in a fight. And I don't know. I just snapped, bro. I fucking picked him up, took him in the room, just fucking dropped his ass on the bed, and I just went crazy, bro.
God damn, this
Yeah.
is you at 12.
Yeah.
And plus, like you said, you were sick in there all damn day. And now you hearing this, it's like, now I got to deal with this shit too. And I'm already sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So that happened. After that, things changed a lot. He looked at me different. You know
You're
what I
like,
mean?
okay, this is no longer my little boy no
Yeah.
more. He
So we had a lot of like animosity towards each other for a while. And then, so that night, me and my mom, we stayed at my cousin's house down the street right here. And then we stayed there, you know, for a whole week, Thanksgiving and all that. And then we came back, acting like nothing happened. You know what I mean? So a few months later, I came home from school. It was supposed to be her day off, which is like a Monday. And she's usually like at home cooking or some shit. But I came home, there was nobody there. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You know? So I was looking for her, and I went in her room, and all her shit was gone. So I went in her closet. I'm like, what the fuck? So I thought she had just went on a trip. I don't know. I was naive, you know. I was like, she probably
Right.
went on a trip to Vietnam or some shit. I don't know. So I walked to my her
And how
best
old
friend's
was you,
house.
right? And you were still
I was
12?
12, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I walked to her best friend's house, which is in the same apartment complex.
Yeah.
And I knocked on the door. I was like, hey, you know where mom's at or whatever? And she's like, no, I don't. So I kept trying to call her, but I didn't get nothing. So I asked my brother, I'm like, hey, you know where mom went? He's like, no. So fucking, of course, that night my dad went to go drink. So when that fool got home, he was so fucked up, he didn't even know she was gone.
He didn't see all the shit's gone, none of that.
Yeah, he just went straight to bed. And then the next morning is when he asked me like, oh, where'd your mom go? And I was like, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah. I'm asking you.
Yeah. So she didn't reach out to me till maybe like 3 weeks later.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so she went to Maryland. Yeah. So she went to Maryland. I got some family in DC, so she was staying with them, and then she moved to Maryland and started working over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then she asked me to go with her, but in my mind, I'm just like, yo, if I dip on my pops right now, it's just he's gonna off himself. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I'll just stay here and I'll take the hit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did, and things got a little more crazy, like during my teenage years because of that decision. But I think it molded me into who I am today. You know what I mean? So yep, that's the short story.
Right.
Yep.
Damn, I was like, okay, that was like I said,
Yeah.
that was like a goddamn movie. Then you said
Yeah.
now you 15, and that's when you started doing tattoos.
Yeah. So basically,
That was like out some garage like type deal, or like
yeah, I'll tell you. So we're on like Section 8 all my life. You know what I mean?
I know about that.
Food stamps, all that shit.
Yeah.
And so we didn't have much. It's just my pops.
Mm-hmm.
But on paper, my mom was still living there too.
Right.
So we couldn't. Vietnamese people, like, they're too proud to like do it on paper, and too proud to like say that they're not together no more. I had to lie to my family about my mom for like 8 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I kept telling them, oh, she went to another state to work for a few months. She's gonna be back.
Right.
So I told everybody that for like so long. I kept lying to my family about it. They kept asking about her all the time. I'm just like,
God damn, I gotta think of a different lie every goddamn time. Cause I said she's gonna be home 3 months ago, and now it's month 6.
Yep. So we didn't have much. He didn't have much to give me. As a teenager, you want to like go out with your friends and shit,
Yeah.
you know, but we couldn't do it. So I was just doing whatever I could. I was trying to fix cars. I was installing like car stereos, fucking cutting hair.
Mm-hmm.
I was cutting dudes and women's hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then I got into tattooing because so at the time there's like 2 really prominent Vietnamese tattoo artists in San Diego, right? And they were both on El Cajon Boulevard. They both used to work together too, but they split up because of some drama or some shit. Yeah. So one of them, I used to kick it with him. It's kind of like my older homie, but I used to give him clients all the time. He was working at the house for a while. I was getting ready to open another shop.
Mhm.
So I used to bring people to his house all the time. And one day I was just like, hey man, how much would you charge me to do like my whole back or some shit? He's like, oh, $700, which is not that much. But as a 15, 16-year-old,
Right.
yeah, that's a lot. So I was like, man,
And you trying to get your whole back tatted at 15.
yeah. So I was like, fuck, how am I gonna do that? So I started thinking about it. I'm like, all right, I used to draw a little bit, whatever. So let's see what I can do, you know?
Yeah.
So I told my cousin to I didn't have a debit or credit card, obviously. So I told him to order one for me. It's like $40, $60 or some shit from eBay, like from China or some shit. And that's when I started fucking with it. There's no like fake skin or anything at the time. So I just started tatting myself, bro. And my cousin from France was actually here at the time. So he's like, fuck it, do one on me or whatever. So I did some fucking Chinese symbol for energy on his chest or something. It still looks good today though.
Yeah.
But I did that. I worked on myself. I worked on a bunch of my cousins pretty much.
And the first pieces you was working on yourself, did you work on your legs?
I did my thigh. Yeah. So I did my thigh. I eventually went on to tattoo. I tattooed both my legs myself and the whole front of my body and my whole left arm myself and my hand too.
Yourself.
Yep.
And you got to do this in a mirror, like backwards.
Yeah, I used to be in the bathroom pretty much, just on the floor. I had a body mirror on the door, so I would just sit there and fucking do it all night, bro.
That's crazy. As how did you even like get to, since you got to look at it backwards? Like how you know, like, okay, I'm doing this right?
I don't know. I just did it, bro. You just gotta do it. I tattooed myself probably every night while I was in high school, dude.
God damn.
Yep. All while trying to hide it from my pops too.
Right.
So he used to think I was just cutting hair until my cousin snitched on me one day. So my little cousin from Chula Vista, he came here from Vietnam when he was like 10 or 12, so a little later. But you know, he grew up down there, so it's a little different. So his parents don't really care what he does and shit. It's like, oh yeah, do whatever you want. They spoil him and shit, you know. So one day he came over to get tatted by me, and he told his pops, like, hey, I'm gonna go get tatted by Dennis at the house. And he's like, all right. His pops don't give a fuck either, you know.
Yeah.
So his dad called my dad, like, hey, we's over there getting tatted right now. And my dad's like, what the fuck? He knocked on the door. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I'm cutting his hair.
Cutting hair, you know, just cutting up.
Well, because at the time the tattoo machines were super loud. The buzzing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like a jackhammer, bro. Yeah. So I just told him I was cutting hair, and he was like, whatever. He's like, I heard you tattooing him and shit. I'm like,
nah, not
yeah.
me.
No, he found out anyway. My cousin showed him and shit, and he was just like, whatever, dude. But I wasn't really gonna get serious into. I didn't think I was good enough, you know. So I was just tattooing people from the hood, pretty much, just for free, just
basically
get your name on
and shit.
I used to tattoo just for like a McDonald's meal or some shit,
like
you know
that.
What I mean? Yeah, cool. And it happened, you know. Right. What I mean? So I used to do that until my homegirl one day just like, hey man, you need to start charging people, dude. And then obviously I was underage,
right?
And I was tattooing underage people too.
Well, at least I could charge you $20.
Exactly, but it was like a fucking trap house. Like, fuck. I used to tattoo people like all hours of night, like 2, 3 in the morning. But I would have my homegirl go out, have them park outside, walk them in, make sure they're cool.
Right.
And then I had security that lived there too, so he would like scope out the spot like every night. Yeah. From like 12 to whatever time.
And this is you still a youngster.
Yeah, I was like 15, 16 years old.
God damn.
Yeah. Which is weird because I was blasted, bro. But when I went to school, like the counselors didn't say shit, principals didn't say shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? You know? Because if I was a principal at the time, I'd be like, what the hell are these kids doing?
Are you okay at home?
Yeah, exactly. But it's weird how it worked out because I was still keeping up with my grades and everything. I was like an AP student, got like 4.0 and shit. You know what I mean? And I was still doing the shit on the side.
Right.
And my brother always told me, like, when I was growing up, like, you do what you do outside of school, but when you're in school, just fucking handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I live by that pretty much.
What brought out the hustle? Because like you said, you started doing everything when you were such a youngster. What brought out the hustle in you to make you even go that hard at such a young age?
Well, there was one time, like, you know, I told you me and my dad were struggling and shit. So most of my weeks would consist of me coming home from school, and he would just be like, oh, just find something to eat. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So I just had to make the money, man. Like, let me see. There's one specific time where it's like, I went without eating for like 3 days. Yeah, I started fucking crying and shit. I was just like, what the fuck am I going to do, you know? So that's when I just knew the only way I could do is just try to tattoo and charge less than everybody else and see where it goes.
At McDonald's.
Yep. So I used to go pick up people, fucking bring them back, tattoo them.
You was on your bike or you was driving?
No, I was driving.
Okay.
So, or I would have people go do it and pay them to take them over.
Damn, you had like a real hustle. It was going like at a youngster. That's crazy.
But you had to, you know. But when I started, I didn't have like, the furniture and all that. I used to straight up lay out a fucking beach towel on the floor and just fucking tap people on the fucking beach
Yeah.
towel. Yep. So, not very sanitary, but
Hey, but now when you think back from like what you was doing to
Yeah.
like where you at now, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But eventually, I started investing in what I was doing. So I wasn't just like, okay, I made $20, let's go blow it. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
So every time I got a little money, I'd invest in like another piece of equipment or some shit. Until eventually my whole room was just straight up tattoo, bro. I took out my bed and I put a massage table in there.
Just so you have more space.
Yeah. More space and look more professional. You know
And
what
you
I mean?
was tattooing in there.
Yeah. Just fake it till you make it, bro.
Uh-huh.
My whole room was like a studio pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything that's actually in my office right now, all the like paintings and scrolls, I've had them since I worked in my room. I take them everywhere with me.
That's
'Cause,
dope. And that also make you remember like, yo,
Exactly.
what I came from.
Yeah. But I still feel like I'm tattooing. It's the same feeling as I had when I was working in my room. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm not this. I'm not like a different person in that aspect. I'm still the same dude. So
And I mean, like that's how you know you really love that shit, because you still
Yeah.
got that same feeling from when you was actually doing this in your room to
Mhm.
now I'm actually got my own damn shop, but I still feel like that same happiness I got when I was doing it in my damn room.
Yeah, you definitely gotta stay humble and keep remembering like where you came from for sure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 'Cause a lot of motherfuckers forget.
Hell
Right?
yeah. But like you said, you bring them everywhere, so that you can't
Yeah.
forget.
I'll tell you this. It was really at the time when I got in, it was really hard to get into the industry,
Mm.
but it was easy to stand out. You know what I mean? Because there
Mhm.
weren't that many people doing it. So I got in like almost at the perfect time because that's when all the tattoo shows started coming out and shit.
Mhm.
So by ratio, my clientele went up with the popularity of tattoos. You
Right.
know what I mean? But nowadays, you got a lot of really good artists, and they don't have to go through the same like hazing and shit that we used to have to go through back then. And there's no social media back then, so you couldn't
Right.
get your work out there. Just word of mouth,
Exactly.
straight up. But you can't break that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the thing. That's why I'm still like relevant now.
Because people
Right?
still talking about that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Now it's easy to stand out. Oh no. Now it's easy to get in, but it's hard to stand out because everybody's doing the same shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? You're just a dime a dozen.
And like you said, everybody got social media, so everybody can put it out there. Even
Exactly.
if they not really doing what they doing,
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
portray like you're doing big things.
Yeah. I was posting shit on fucking like MySpace when it came out.
Oh, I remember
So,
MySpace. You got your top 3, top 5.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, like that's how I really started my career because MySpace. I had a dude from OC reach out to me to design some shoes for Baby Bash or some shit. And he
Oh, damn.
wanted me to move up there or something, but I was a little kid, man. I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I can do that. You know what I mean? So I didn't even take that opportunity. But later on, when I was like 18, I was looking for a real apprenticeship to, I wanted to learn how to actually tattoo rather
Yeah.
than doing it how I did it.
Right. Because you doing like you said, like this is from my goddamn house, my
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah. So I reached out to this dude that was selling a tattoo machine, like a professional one.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't buy one if you weren't like in the industry. So I reached out to him. This was an older white dude, and I was like, "Hey, you still got it available?" And he was like, "No, I don't." But he saw some of my artwork, and he was just like, "But we're looking for like an Asian artist to draw for us, though." I'm like,
And specifically,
"Okay,
they were looking for that.
yeah," but I was like, "I don't know if I just want to draw it for a tattoo shop." You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I'm like, "Are you looking for an apprentice?" They're like, "No," but they just wanted to fill it out and see where it goes. So I'm like, all right. So I went to go meet up this dude and his business partner. And they didn't have a shop yet. They were about to open a shop.
Mm.
Right. It's a little studio on off of Lincoln and Parking Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fucking I met up with this dude off of it was down there by Woodman. So went to his apartment and shit, came in, and I was like, what the fuck? There's two white dudes, right? So they were cool with me. It was cool, but then they started asking me to draw some shit for the Peckerwoods,
Mm.
right? Yeah, bro. So
I haven't heard that fucking word in so long.
so at the time, I didn't know nothing about white gangs and shit. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So I was like, all right, you guys like woodpeckers, whatever. I'll draw some shit out, you know. So I started helping them with that, and then we met up at the shop like maybe a few weeks later to open up and everything. I was helping them out because me, like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna give it my all. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm helping you your project or I'm doing my own.
Right.
Like I treat it as my own. So I went in there, helped them paint, all that shit. Right. So I did that, and then the clientele that was coming in just got more and more suspicious. So it was like, what? We're like covering up.
Is this who I'm working for?
Yeah, bro. We were covering up swastikas every day. We're doing fucking woodpeckers, fucking white power shit, all that. So I was like, all right, it's kind of weird. But they treated me good. Even the customers treated me good. So I was like, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? But later on I learned they're both locked up together for like 10, 15 years. They're both Aryan Brotherhood dudes. So, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then like you said, like I mean, as long as they was treating you with respect,
Yeah.
but at some point you felt like, all right, you know, this ain't it.
Yeah. But well, they didn't really treat me like an apprentice. They knew I tattooed at home. So they're just like, hey, just keep doing what you do at home and whatever. It wasn't until they had a convention they had to go to in Vegas. We were just starting out, so they didn't even have like furniture and shit. So they had to like borrow my massage table and shit.
And like, yeah, I mean,
and I'm like,
used to that
why do
shit.
I have that shit?
Right.
You don't, you know, but I didn't mind, you know. So they just asked me to actually they asked me to work while they're gone. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they let me use the studio. And I was there day and night, bro. It doesn't matter if I wasn't doing something. They'll be like, you can go home, man. You don't have to be here. I'm like, no, I'll stay. You know what I mean?
And the fact that like they left it to you like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is my shit right here now.
Yeah. So it's funny because they had forgotten about some of their clients that they're supposed to work on. So I was there at like, kid you not, it was like 10 p.m. and this dude walks in. He's like, hey, I got an appointment with Chris or something. And I was like, for real? He's like, he's in Vegas. And this fool didn't want to wait. He's like, man, can you do it for me? I was like,
but don't you got an appointment with him?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know, bro. So I called him. He's like, yeah, just do it. I'm like, all right, cool. So it was like this is like my only actually walk-in I ever had. So I did like a whole trail like roses on him and shit. And he's still my client today, man.
And you said this is your first walk-in and only walk-in.
Yeah, his name's Eugene. Yeah, I've been working on him and his family for like since 2009, bro. Yeah.
Dang, you really like you really keep a core like group of customers that really fuck with you. Cause I mean, like also like you booked to goddamn you already closed your book for 2025.
Yeah. Well, my customers for the most part, I mean, everyone's gonna stay with me unless the wait gets too long for them. You know, that's about it. That's the only thing that will like cut it off.
And I guess 2025 is not too long.
Yeah. Because the thing with me is like, okay, whatever I charged you back then, that's what I'm gonna charge you now. I'm not gonna sell out on you. You know what I mean? So if I charge you fucking $30 and a fucking bottle of Coke back then, that's what I'm gonna charge you now.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some.
So it hurts sometimes, but you know, it's just loyalty. You know what I mean? So that's the way it's got to be.
That's big. You also touched on the hazing. Like, what was that like? You said like you even first starting out with tattooing, like you had to kind of go through some type of hazing.
Well, like back in the day, it was like really the way a artist tattoos is like their religion. Like everything is kept secret. Freaking, there's all these types of like dues you gotta pay and shit to get in. You know what I mean? Like people would be apprenticing for like 5 to 10 years, bro. Because it's not passed down easily, you know. That's why like the Japanese tattoo artists, why it's so rare to get like really good like old school traditional ones is that they really choose carefully who they're gonna teach and everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I didn't have to go through that really because honestly I wanted to, but the guys that I was working for, they just wanted me to make money. You know what I mean? Which is it sucks because I didn't get to learn the right way. Yeah, I didn't get to learn the right way, so I had to learn the wrong way for a long time before I fixed it myself, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, whereas my apprentices now, I'll teach them for like a year or two, and they're good to go. You know what I mean? Because I'm teaching them whatever I need them to focus on, and I'm fixing their mistakes before they can keep making them. Definitely took me a long time to perfect like the things I did because I was trying to like I was doing like Chicano style tattoos when I started, just like gang shit, just a bunch of random shit. You know what I mean? So I never really specialized in one thing. So that took me longer because I was trying to specialize in so many things. Yeah. Whereas if I just decided, oh, I'm gonna be a fucking Asian artist, then it would have been like no problem. You know what I mean?
Because they already know I'm coming to him for this.
Yeah. But I think that helped me because there's only so many people that's gonna get this one type of work. You know
Right.
what I mean? Whereas you come to me, I can do anything.
Right, because you're versatile now. So
Exactly.
it's like, since you was all over the board for trying to
Yeah.
perfect everything, then
But you don't
actually-
find that no more. Though.
Right.
Like if you pay attention, you go on Instagram and you'll see, you know, somebody that does lettering and that's all they do.
Mm.
Right? Or you'll see someone that does portraits and that's all they'll do.
So you be like, I
Because
can't go to you if I want this. I can only go for
Yeah.
you for the portrait.
you can definitely tell like artist weakness by what their strength is though.
Mhm.
You know, when you look at someone's profile or portfolio, whatever. You know for a fact that a lot of people that do like traditional, like thick outlines and stuff like that, they hate doing portraits. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it took me a
Because
long
the
time.
portraits is more detail oriented.
It's more mostly shading.
Oh, okay.
Mostly shading. So it's like the opposite.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's opposite. Whereas the more traditional work is like really thick lines and then color
Mhm.
for the most part. You know what I mean? Yep. So that was the beginning there.
What you feel like is one of your weaknesses with tattooing? If you feel you got any
Tattoo-wise,
shit, you've been doing it for a while. So.
I wouldn't say it's a weakness, but I really hate doing color portraits. I wouldn't fuck with it
Mm.
because I'm not patient when it comes to even painting. Like I don't paint.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I hate like color blending, waiting, and freaking. It just gets messy as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a black and gray guy. 'Cause I grew up here. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought about when you saying like your mom was always home cooking. Like, what was one of your favorite meals at home?
Fried chicken.
Oh, word.
Seriously,
You got down with the fried chicken.
Yeah. Anybody that knows me knows I fucking eat chicken all day, bro. Chicken gizzards, chicken feet, fried chicken,
Oh, that's
whatever.
He ain't
dog.
playing.
Yeah,
he need the whole goddamn chicken.
Yeah. That's me, bro.
Mm.
So everybody knows me, knows that. My wife makes that shit like every week, bro.
Oh, and she make it to your liking.
Yep.
So you kind of just touched on the wife. What made you think like, okay, that's the one?
You know what's weird? It's only took me maybe like 7 months, bro.
You lying. Y'all was together for 7 months and you proposed.
Yep.
So even before we touch on that, so before with you even doing that, what made you come to like, okay, this is I know what I want. Did you go through a lot with other females prior to this, and what brought you like, okay, I know what I don't want, I know what I want?
Yeah. I mean, I've been obviously my mom left when I was young, so I had
Mhm.
like fucking mommy issues and shit,
Right.
right? So I always had to be with somebody. There always had to be somebody there, whatever. You know, I've been through relationships that were 4 or 5 years, whatever, and it never really things change, you know, as you go,
Right.
right? So it could be like there's a lot of people who say they're cool what I do and they're patient and they understand the hours I gotta work and the hustle and stuff, but you know, they really don't once they get into it. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't think I think people underestimate the fact that when I was here, I was fucking here, bro. Like I'll come 7 in the morning, I'll work till 4 in the morning the next day.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Like if you're waiting, you're waiting. You know what I mean? But I never really cared about anybody enough to like drop what I'm doing.
Drop my
You know what I mean?
hustle.
Because if I'm not at a certain level, then I'm not going to be able to like I'm not going to be able to shine that light into somebody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I want to be my best so I can give somebody my best, pretty much.
Right.
Right? So why would I want to stay where I'm at
You
and
just
get
trying to
distracted?
progress and elevate.
Exactly. So yeah, so a lot of relationships later, freaking I was just kind of over it, you know. When I met my wife, I was kind of like at a good point in my career, or it had just started to kind of level out
Mhm.
where I can
Focus on.
focus on every few years. I'll be able to focus on getting better as a tattoo artist, and then the next few years will be getting more customers, and then
Mhm.
so forth. You know, and I was finally at a point where I was like, all right, like everything's smooth sailing. It's people are gonna book all the time, and I don't got to worry no more. You
Mhm.
know, but when I met her, she made me want to like drop what I was doing and just focus on her. That's why
Right.
I was like, all right, I guess this is it. You know what I mean?
And that was 7 months that
Yeah.
she was able to have that effect on you.
You know why though? It's because she didn't care. Like she was the only person who she could have dropped me and it would have been like whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like she's the only one who wasn't clinging to the idea of me, I guess you could say.
Right.
Like she didn't give a fuck like what
So
I
you
made.
kind of noticed that early. You was like, because I see how all your other females is kind of treading.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this one's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, she didn't care about all the other shit, but everybody else was kind of drawn to that in a sense.
Yeah. It was funny because when I did meet her, I met her like a few years prior, like 4 years prior, because she came when her friend was getting tatted,
Mm.
and I just knew her as she was like some of my clients' aunt or something like that.
Mm.
Like I worked on some of her family, but at the time it was whatever. I got introduced to her, you know. So at the time it was funny because she asked me how old I was, and I was fucking I was 23 at the time. And she's 10 years old. She's like, "Oh, you a fucking
You a
baby."
little baby.
So I'm like, "All right, shit." So 3 years later, so we started dating. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm your baby.
Like, oh, I was about to say you dating
Exactly.
this baby now. You
Exactly.
dating this baby.
Exactly. It's funny. But yeah, it worked out, man. I mean, everything has ups and downs,
Of
but
course.
you know, we are where we're at now. So
That
that's
was the thing
good.
I was just thinking about, because like everybody, like I definitely know, with me being in a relationship as long as I've been in,
Yeah.
how do you handle your ups and downs? Do you have to
Mm,
do you end up or do you even believe in like going to therapy and things like that?
no, I'm too
Mm-hmm.
hard headed for that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally give therapy to my clients every day. You know what I mean? So I learn a lot from them,
Right.
pretty much from what they go through, the drama they go through, not just the drama, but the good things they experience too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think it gives me a different outlook on life. Definitely.
Mm.
Yep, yep.
So how you end up handling them when you have them ups and downs?
I keep trying pretty much. I keep trying because I don't want it to. Obviously, you want to waste your time, especially if you're dating somebody for 3, 4 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? But there's a certain point where he's like, "Fuck." If you've been trying to just keep it together for a year or something, then
Mhm.
it ain't worth it for neither of you. You know what I
Right.
mean? You're just wasting time, wasting energy. You know what I mean? You could be doing something else.
Putting that
So
energy towards something else.
yeah. So usually when I'm done, I'm just done, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I won't even say nothing. I'm like, yo, it's not gonna work out.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. Just move on from there, right?
Yeah.
And the quicker you rip off the band-aid, the quicker you can heal. So there's no point in fucking dragging this shit on. So that's how I pretty much do everything, man. It's just if I know I don't want it, I don't want it. You know what I mean? I don't care like how much time I wasted or whatever. Everything's a lesson learned, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did your parents or your brother come out to your wedding?
My wedding? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody came out.
They like your wife?
Yeah, yeah, they're cool with her. They're cool with her a lot. So everyone came to that. She's Laos, I'm Vietnamese, so it was a cool little mix of cultures.
Is that like a I guess is that accepted? Because I'm not
It's
familiar
cool
with
now.
it.
It's cool now.
Uh-huh.
Asians together, whatever. It doesn't matter. Ironically though, she has 5 brothers and sisters,
Mm-hmm.
and none of them married to Asians.
So they like all
Yeah,
with everything else.
I got like a black brother-in-law. I got a few white ones, and that's it. I mean, my family, my brother's married to a Vietnamese woman, so it was different for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was normal for them.
So what
So
you even like you said she was Laos, was that now their parents look at you like, what you doing?
oh, cause I'm Asian and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they're happy though, cause
Uh-huh.
they never got a chance to do like the traditional like Asian ceremonies and
Uh-huh.
shit. You know what I mean? So at first they're kind of like whatever about me being so young, but you know it is what it is. They love me now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You plan on having kids?
Been trying, bro, but
Mm-hmm.
you know we're both getting older. It's getting harder. We're about to. Her oldest is about to have a kid in February,
Mm-hmm.
actually. So
So like you said, like y'all getting older, but you still want like a
yeah,
child of your
yeah,
own.
yeah. But we're gonna be grandparents soon, so it's gonna be difficult.
So the grandparents gonna be having a young baby
Yeah,
type deal.
yep, yep,
Yeah, and I definitely know how that's like. 'Cause I mean, I got one that's about to be barely coming up on 2, so them is
yeah,
like, yeah, that's a whole bunch right there.
yeah.
You got some crazy ass balls. One you just opened up. What's your favorite type of drink to have?
Casamigos.
Casamigos on the tequila.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Casamigos with some salt and lime, and
Hmm.
you're good. Take 40
Mm.
of those, and you're good.
He said 40.
Yep.
Okay, that means you are not a lightweight.
I don't drink often, but I drink a lot when I
Mm.
do. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
don't drink often, but I drink a lot. I
yeah,
feel like I'm kind of on that same because I'm more so of like a social drinker when it comes to
yeah,
downs to it. Like I don't really just be at home just drinking and shit like that. So
yeah. There's one time my boy that I just met up in Vegas right now. Actually, I was at his house in Texas there before work. Me and him fucking woke up at like 10 a.m. or some shit, and then we start drinking. So we're drinking Casamigos,
9
like
a.m.
the Magnum bottle.
Yeah.
So I had hella allergies over there. So I took like I took a Allegra, I took a Claritin, I took a Zyrtec, and I was drinking. So I was just like all over the place. But me and him killed that whole bottle by like 3 p.m. or some shit, right? And everybody started coming over because we're having barbecue. Next thing you know, like I wake up and I'm in bed and shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? So I guess I told my wife, like, I need to go to sleep, and I just like blacked out. But I didn't know until it happened, you know what I mean? So I was wondering how he was doing. His wife told me that fool went to the garage and said he was gonna go get another bottle. And after 45 minutes, everybody's like, where the fuck did he go? And they went in the garage and he was just standing there in front of the liquor looking at it for the past 45 minutes, bro. Yeah. So that shit will fuck you up, man.
You ain't lying. You said he was just.
Yeah.
Damn, that Casamigos. I wanted, but I just can't grab it.
Yeah.
God damn. What brought on a business mentality? Because like you said, you just went in Vegas, and that was like kind of for a business trip for you, basically. So what even brought on all the like? Because this wasn't basically taught to you growing up. What brought on the business aspect for you?
Shit, how do I say this? I don't know. I guess I used to kick it with a lot of gangsters back then, you know what I mean? And it was always like, oh, we need to get money, this and that, you know what I mean? So I always wanted to be like them in an aspect of their mentality,
Right.
you know, rather than what they were doing. You know what I mean? Like
they had a mentality about getting money and doing this is like basically a business.
Yeah. So they're doing what they had to do, pretty much. So I did what I had to do with what I was doing, pretty much. So fucking I was at like boba shops every day. I just leave all my business cards there on the table. I would go to T-Mobile or some shit, and I'll pull up my MySpace or my website on all the computers or all the phones there. Yeah, so I would do that. I would ask businesses to like leave my cards there. Ask people to shout me out, shit like that. I mean, I wasn't the best tattoo artist at the time. I was still young, but I made it seem like it for sure.
Because you was everywhere.
Exactly.
Your name was everywhere.
You know, I just passed my business cards to fucking everybody. You know? Everything that any conversation I can have with somebody, I can throw in there like, "Oh, I'm a tattoo artist.
I should do this. I'll do this."
Exactly. It doesn't hurt, right?
Right.
So I feel like now people are too proud to do like the door-to-door shit. You know, they rather just market online, take the easy way out.
And like, if you don't fuck with me, then you don't fuck
Yeah,
with me.
and they wonder why, you know, they don't get anywhere. They plateau, you know what I mean? And even now I'm still like promoting shit all the time, right? But I'm more so focused on like my staff than myself because, you know, business-wise, I'm cool, you know? So my staff, you know, I try to crank out as many clients for them as I can. Especially with my older clients that trust me, if I refer them to somebody, they're gonna be cool. You know?
Right, because they're like, no, if you referring them, it's like he obviously referring me because he know this dude get down.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say the biggest motivation is just not fucking starving, bro. You know, when you don't have anything, then it's a little easier, I guess you could
I
say.
was just gonna say it's easier to go that much harder because you're used to not having shit.
Yeah, because what are you gonna lose, right? Your pride. It ain't even a factor. You can't even factor that in when you're trying to get, you know, business off the ground and shit. You know what I mean?
What you going through, all you went to, especially like at an early age, how did you develop like your mental health to even stay as strong as it can for to build yourself up to where you at?
I went through a lot of ups and downs mentally. I mean, I never showed it in terms of to my clients or whatever, because when they're here, it's all about them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess that's where my art comes in. It's like a therapy for me. You know what I mean? But there'd be a lot of nights here where I would just be freaking in my office till 3, 4 in the morning, just drawing, just trying to like make sense of everything and shit, and you know, go through my shit. You know what I mean? But as soon as it's time to open up, that shit got to change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has to get suppressed to a certain extent.
Right, because I'm saying like, how the hell, like you said, you was in here and then 2 hours, like you going through your shit, but I gotta open them 2 hours. Like, how you turn that switch off to like now? Okay,
you just gotta learn to compartmentalize, bro. You know what I mean? Everything in my life's like that. Like when I'm at home, and I'm a different. I wouldn't say I'm a different person, but I know when to switch it on and off. Like I'm not gonna, you know, talk to my wife like she's my employee or something. You know what I mean? So you just gotta learn to compartmentalize that shit and just organize yourself. That's the most important thing. You know what I
So
mean?
what you saying compartmentalize? Do you feel like that's more so suppressing it or putting it to the side so you don't have to really deal with it, or that's more so like, okay, I got to deal with it later?
I would say deal with it later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's more of a deal with it later because it's gonna be there. It's
Right.
always gonna be there.
Yeah.
You gotta solve it. You know what I mean? How fast you solve it, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What kept you out the streets and now like on this business mindset? Like you said, you was out there with them, you tattooing them. Like,
Yeah.
what kept you from being like, you know what, this ain't the move?
Well, I had a lot of ups and downs in freaking high school. I mean, middle school was all bad. It was probably like the worst years for me because I was
Middle school was the worst for
yeah,
you.
yeah. Because that's when everything went down.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I was going to school. Well, I grew up on this side of Linda Vista, right?
Okay.
Which is more like towards the business side of everything, right? But when I was born, I came over here. I lived in the hood down there. When I was 4, I moved up here. So I'm like 45 minutes away walking from everybody else.
Right.
So in a sense, like not a lot of those kids knew me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
because you wasn't staying.
So in my mind, in their mind, they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker ain't us."
Yeah.
Right?
He from outside.
Exactly. So I was kicking it with like a lot of Crips and shit at the time, and then my middle school had a bunch of Bloods, and you know how that goes.
Right.
And so, fucking, they try to jump me every day, fucking all that bullshit. Basically throughout all middle school. So I would go to school. I would have to walk to my cousin's house, and from my cousin's house, like my dad would pick me up to go home at like 7 o'clock. But every day I had to walk back and forth by myself. You know what I mean? So I went through that shit. High school, everything turned around. Everybody was cool. And that's that. But I still had that. I think I had kind of like a crazy I don't give a fuck mentality in middle school.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to do dumb shit all the time. Like I remember there was some Samoan dude that was fucking with my boy.
I'm about to say he must be hella big.
And he came up to my boy told me when I got to school in the morning, and I went up to this dude and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you up. And that fool got thrown off because he's like, damn, you small as fuck, But I guess I know his cousin, so his cousin told him like, oh, this motherfucker know kung fu, bro. So he ended up.
Did you know kung fu though?
Yeah, I've been doing it all my life.
Okay.
So he ended up coming up to me and apologizing after school, and I'm like, oh shit, I dodged that bullet, you know what I mean? But I used to do all types of crazy shit like that. It was threatening everybody, fucking. I didn't care, you know what I mean? But yeah, high school I just did more ditching and shit. I was kicking it with the homies, just come pick me up in the middle of the fucking day.
Yeah.
But the thing is, my dad didn't care. I would go to school when I wanted to. Nobody was there to tell me what to do. He was like in his own world, you know what I mean? So I wake up, if it was sunny, I would walk to school. If it wasn't, I wouldn't go. Yeah. I
guess I ain't going today.
Yeah, so I had like fucking 60 Saturday schools or something like that.
Ooh, shit, them Saturday schools.
But I designed a lot of the logos and stuff for Kearney High School at the time.
What the?
Yeah, it's weird, man. So I did that, so I was cool with like the attendance lady, the principal, and everything. So she would just give me a sheet. And she'd be like, "Hey, just get these signed or whatever." So you know who signed them,
right?
You know what I mean? But yeah, my shit worked out in a weird way, bro. But yeah, I was doing a lot of dumb shit. There's one time I was supposed to ditch. My homie was supposed to pick me up at lunchtime, and he was fucking late. So I was like, fuck, what if I go into class and this fool shows? I didn't have a cell phone, So I was like, fuck it. So I hid underneath this fucking car in the parking lot, right? But they locked the gates. So the bell rang already, and the security office was like right there in front of me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't just get up from under the car. So I just fucking stayed out there waiting. And he did eventually come like 20 minutes later, but I couldn't leave because the security is like right in front of me.
Right, waiting for you, basically.
Yeah. So I ended up down there for 3 hours, bro, till the school was over and shit.
Under a car?
Yep. Because they were there the whole time. I couldn't just get out.
So he was just under a car for 3 hours?
Yep. So
and you didn't have no cell phone, so you could listen to music like you were just laying there?
Yeah. So after that, I was just like, man, fuck this shit. This shit's dumb as fuck. But yeah, man, a lot of dumb shit we did. Like we'd go up to Mira Mesa, fucking looking for trouble and shit. You know what I mean? I've chased fucking cars on foot on Mira Mesa Boulevard and shit, trying to like smash fools with like a crowbar, all types of shit.
God damn.
But it's because I didn't give a fuck, and at the time you just want to prove yourself. You know what I mean? So whatever.
I guess now transitioning to that, what made you feel like, you know what, I don't need to fucking prove myself no more?
Well, when I became a tattoo artist, I got a different kind of respect. You know what I mean? Because everybody needed me, so it was different. Even in prison, I got tattoo designs fucking circulating in there right now. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
you really
cause my
everywhere.
a lot of my boys locked up, and I'll send them shit. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
they'll tell this guy about this thing, and then so forth.
Mhm.
Right? So it's everywhere, bro. So what got me to stop like needing to earn that respect was when I realized I'm gonna need all these fools to be my customers eventually, right? So it didn't matter like what gang you from, what race you are, whatever. I'm gonna end up seeing you, you know,
Mhm.
because then I was getting along with like the essays, black dudes, freaking Asians, white, whatever. I
Right.
worked on everybody.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
You had something everybody wanted.
Yeah, but it was just the more I thought of it, the more I realized it was fucking dumb because we're all trying to do the same shit. You know, we all just trying to survive, right?
Right.
And then also I found, you know, the gangs I was beefing with at the time. One of my uncles, he's been locked up most of his life. So all I knew was, you know, he was a thug and shit, but I didn't know like where he was from or nothing.
Mhm.
But it turns out he's like the OG of that gang and
Right.
shit. So I was like, I was beefing with these fools this whole time. And
It's
I
like
didn't
my
know.
uncle was
I
the
could have,
head.
yeah, because they used to fucking, you know, they used to pull straps on me in front of the fucking L&Ls and shit. And they used to fucking chase me down the street, all type of shit.
Mm.
I used to take the bus up there and then have to walk like the inside ways just to avoid them and shit.
Just avoid him.
Yeah. So went through all that shit for what? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's full circle. At the end of the day, that shit don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What even brought you to now be like, you know what? This tattoo shit is like, now I feel like people's really recognizing me. Now I don't feel like I really gotta do nothing. Cause now I'm, like I said, I'm booked to 2025. When did you feel like, okay, people's really fucking with me?
Mm,
You started when you was 15, and at some point you was like, okay.
honestly, bro, it probably wasn't until I started my nonprofit. That was when I was confident enough with what I had going in order for me to like go into something else at the same time. You know what I mean? Which was
Yeah.
like a few months ago, bro.
Right.
Because I never feel like I'm like all the way up there where I have nothing more to learn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's when you're gonna fuck up,
Right.
right? So you
You're
can't
always
really
willing to learn.
exactly. So you can't think like that, man. The moment somebody does that, they fucking plateau instantly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Now you're too big, and sometimes it's like now you're not gonna work like you used to, and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of these tattoo artists from back in the day that were like freaking #1 and shit, they ain't shit now, right? Because they didn't want to learn how to do social media. They didn't want to put their work out there. They didn't want to go follow people online because they think they're too good for it or
Right.
some
Like,
shit.
oh, I ain't about to go follow this. I ain't
Exactly.
gonna like his pictures.
And they were relying too much on like people like celebrities and shit trying to. Celebrities ain't gonna do shit for you in business. I mean, to a certain extent, yes, but tattoo wise, like definitely not.
The
You know
people
what I
that
mean?
really fuck with you is about to have your business
Exactly.
actually going.
I'd rather tattoo the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers than any celebrity, right? Because one, I can probably see them more often. Two, they'll probably promote my work more, and they'll help me more. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of clientele that I like, pretty much. I don't cater to nobody. It don't matter like if you're freaking a millionaire or Jeff Bezos, whatever.
Exactly.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I like to treat everybody the same to a certain extent. I mean, my family sometimes I'll get them up on the line a little quicker, but they still wait about a year and a half, 2 years. You know what I mean?
That's crazy to even think. Like people be. That mean like your work really speaks volume. People's waiting years to get tattooed by you.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird, but it's weird in general to have tattooing as your career. You know, you just basically fucking drawing every day.
Yeah.
Right. So I still think about that every day. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm doing this every day. Because before I was tattooing like, I don't know, once a week when I started. So I was starting like once a week. I used to wait for people all the time. I used to have like craziest trust in human beings, dude. Like, oh yeah, they said they're gonna show up. Yeah, they're gonna show up. You know.
You're like, oh, for sure, they're gonna. If they said it, they're gonna show up.
Yeah, I was supposed to tattoo this girl one time at like 7 p.m. or something at my first shop, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way." This and that. I kept checking on her. It was like 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and
This
then
is supposed to be at 7.
yeah, and then 11 o'clock, she's like, "Oh yeah, you know, I had to go to the ATM." So I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'll
It
wait
took
for
4
you."
hours to get to ATM, huh?
Yeah, I'll wait for you. So it was midnight already. And then it hit like 1 a.m. And
Holy
my
shit.
business partner at the time, he was just like, "Yo, just fucking go home, bro." And I was like, "All right." So I went home and she texted me at like 2:30 in the morning, like, "Oh, sorry, I couldn't find a babysitter." I'm like, that makes no sense. But okay. But anyway,
Okay.
it's funny because this girl came with her friend to an appointment a few years later, like in 2012 or something. And she's like, "Hey, you remember me?" Whatever. I'm like, "Yeah." And
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
like,
I
"I
remember
wanna."
you.
She's like, "I want to book an appointment." I'm like, I don't know, man. Yeah, but I always remember, man.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for them, yeah.
Unfortunately for
Yeah.
them, you got that elephant in memory.
Yeah.
What inspired the foundation?
So okay, let me explain like the nonprofit thing. So usually when you hear foundation, it's a family foundation, which is like they use their own money and they put it out mostly for like tax purposes and shit,
Right.
right? Mine is a 501c3, which is a public charity, and the foundation is just in the name. The way I use foundation is more like the foundation of
That we
something.
built.
Yes, exactly. Rather than, oh, it's a family
That's
foundation,
right.
right? And I had to put my last name in there because growing up, my dad was always telling me and my brother, like, yo, I ain't got nothing to give you guys, got nothing to show for it, whatever, you know? So that was really important to me to basically show the world that we made something out of the like opportunities that were given to us.
Mm-hmm.
And, for most of my life, they didn't really believe in me or what I was gonna do or whatever. They always just thought, "Oh, this
Your parents?
motherfucker." Yeah. Just thought I was gonna get locked up and fucking I wouldn't get nowhere this tattoo career shit, you know?
Especially with the life that they seen that was going on and shit. They're like, oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
not it.
Yeah. But it's hard because I think they blame themselves. 'Cause I'll tell you this, my brother, he had a hard life, but my parents were still there the whole time he was going through what he went through
That
medical
wasn't the
school,
same
all
shit
that.
for you.
Exactly. So when he went to medical school, that's when fucking everything broke up, right?
Mhm.
So I dealt with that shit like myself. So, it was a steeper hill to climb, but I fucking climbed it.
And
You know
like
what
you
I mean?
said, when your mom split, like you stayed back because it's like, okay, I'm young, but I know I gotta watch out for my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that they fought themselves and their standards weren't so high for me because, obviously I was in the position I was in
Mhm.
and I was doing all types of dumb shit. So I got arrested a few times. They probably gave up after that shit. So it took them maybe, it wasn't until I opened this shop that they took it seriously.
It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
He
I
was.
dropped out of college when I was 20.
Mhm.
So I was going to San Diego State. Well, long story short, after I gave up the dumb life shit, I graduated with honors. I went to San Diego State on a full ride scholarship. And I was
God damn.
yeah, and I was in school to be a plastic surgeon.
What the hell?
Yeah. But I was tattooing at a shop on the side while I was in school.
What made you want to be a plastic surgeon? A
I
surgeon?
don't know. I just always wanted to do it.
You still want to do that?
Mm, if I could, I would, but I wouldn't trade it. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Right.
I would do both.
Yeah. You're like, I still be
That shit
tattooing
would
on the
take
side. I
forever
don't
though.
care.
Yeah. But I was really into the medical field at the time. I love helping people and shit.
Mhm.
I took a lot of like athletic training courses when I was in high school and everything. So I really liked that. I just kind of wanted to follow my brother's footsteps, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But after a few years, I was just kind of like, okay, I can't be like him. I can't be
Mhm.
exactly like him, nor can I
Right.
have the same interests. I gotta do what I gotta do. So most of the classes that I was taking in college, I felt like they didn't do shit for me.
Mhm. I usually ask people that go to college, I'd be like, do you feel
Yeah.
like college actually did something for you, or was just
Yeah.
like basically a title?
I think it's just money. It's a money thing, man. Like there's no reason for me to take a fucking class on Asian studies. Okay.
Like I lived it.
When I'm in a medical field. Like it doesn't make fucking sense. So why am I gonna need I mean, I didn't pay for it, which is why I think I gave up so easily because I didn't
Mhm.
have to front the money.
Right.
Right. So I was just like, fuck this shit. So one day I told myself I wasn't gonna go back and I got
Mhm.
my neck tatted that same day.
And
Yeah.
what was that neck tat?
This is my D right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
That's for your last name?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's for my name, my first name,
Right,
last name,
exactly.
where I'm from.
For sure.
Yeah. So I did that and it's fucking never went back. And at that point I had to make it work because shit, this is a job stopper right here. You know what I mean?
100%.
And at the time, like I told you, like all the shows had just started coming out, but it wasn't like even popping yet.
Right.
So everybody still looked at me like, what the fuck this kid doing? But yeah, a lot changed that year. Like I distanced myself from the homies a lot. my family, everybody, even my girlfriend at the time. We just cut it because she didn't think I was gonna. She told me I wasn't gonna get anywhere with this shit. That's exactly what she
Yeah,
said.
she was just
So
mad because you start distancing yourself, and she like, now I'm gonna say something to try to hurt him and hopefully he
yeah,
come back type shit.
but that's what I had to do, you know.
Mm-hmm. What got you into kung fu, and the fact that people knew about it?
My brother used to teach when we were young.
Mm.
Yeah, so he taught me since I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Mm.
Which is funny because I'm like the fucking stereotype now, fucking Asian dude. You know what I mean? Like this with no kung fu. Yeah. So I used to do Chinese line dancing too. You ever seen that for like Chinese New Year?
Is that
shit?
when they got the dragon
Mhm.
head and shit? Yeah.
So I used to
I'm gonna keep
teach
that
it
G.
too.
I think I seen it on Rush Hour a whole bunch.
Yeah.
That's my shit, Rush Hour.
Yep,
That
Rush
shit
Hour
is classic.
too. That's a movie, man.
Yeah, they were dancing with the whole joint. I seen that.
Yeah. So we used to do that. I did that for a while. My group actually just disbanded like 2 years ago.
You had a group?
Yeah, I was part of a group.
Yeah.
So they established in 1980 as the Vietnamese Boy Scouts of America. So in order to fundraise, you know, as fucking Asians, it was hard in like American society. So all they could do was the line dancing. So that would fundraise the money for the kids to like go camping and shit. You know what I mean? And learn how to be a man, pretty much.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it and I don't even want, I'm about to butcher your last name. Is it Doan?
Doan. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Doan, yeah.
Perfect. I'm glad I didn't fuck that up.
Yeah.
What does that represent?
What do you mean?
Your foundation.
Oh, like what is it for?
Yeah.
So, you know my story. I came up and art gave me like a voice, pretty much. If it wasn't for like this career, this tattoo career, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing.
Art saved my life,
Right?
basically.
And no one helped me when I was doing it. So everybody was telling me, "Oh, why the fuck are you gonna be an artist? You ain't gonna make no money. You ain't gonna do shit with it." Even my family was like, "Oh, why are you doing this? Like, what's wrong with you? You know, why don't you go be a doctor or whatever?" So I had to make it work to prove them wrong, right? And with no help. But if I had some help or somebody pushed me, like a lot of these kids, their family's pushing against what they want to do. You know, whether it's like dancing or freaking singing or whatever. I understand it. Yeah, I mean, I understand their intentions are pure, but there's some point where you just gotta let the kid decide on their own whether it's right or not. You know,
because a lot of times they be going off of, well, I know I wasn't able to do this, so you can't do this either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You keep telling them they're not gonna be able to do it, they're gonna fucking rebel and just do it anyway. Right. You know what I mean? So you might as well help them out. And a lot of these kids in the hood, like, they ain't got too many choices, you know. If they're gonna be a graffiti artist, let them be a fucking graffiti artist, right? Right. So I rather help them on that journey, and then whether they feel it's not for them or it is, right, they can decide that later. But we provide scholarships pretty much for it. You know what I mean? So we provide right now it's mostly like $500 to $1,000 scholarships. It doesn't even have to be for like school per se. Like a lot of these kids, they just need money to, like, you know, I don't know, pay for their books or, you know, catch a plane to wherever they're going to school. They might not even have that, you know. They might not even have the money to help their family pay that last electricity bill before they go to school or something, right? So it just alleviates a lot of the stress that comes with the transition from being a high school student to a college student, you know. It's not just for colleges either. We're doing, what makes us stand out is I'm doing barber school, cosmetology, all that shit. Because you're always so used to people getting scholarships because they're like the best of the best students and shit. But you know, this kid down the street right here might not have a fucking computer to apply for that. Exactly. They might not, you know.
And he's still the best of the best.
They might not have the right foundation growing up to perform at their best. You know what I mean?
Your own foundation.
Exactly. So, you know, I feel like a lot of those kids are just they're looked over, and we're focusing a little too much on global issues right now, like politics, all that shit, but no one's really paying attention to them. You know what I mean? Especially within like our community. So I'm trying to cover all Southern California. So LA, Riverside, here. Yeah. Obviously that's a lot. So I'm just working my way down pretty much, and then hopefully we can reach, you know, enough people.
Well, shit, like you coming up, you've done a lot. So yeah, this is still something, like you said, it's a lot, but it's something you could still attain.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, before I've been asked to do like a lot of assemblies for high schools and stuff, but I
Mm.
feel like it wasn't the right context, you know? Like I'm not gonna go and be like, oh yeah, I dropped out of college. Like you
Mm.
should go do that shit
With you
too.
guys in high school, it's like they're gonna try to
Yeah.
tell you guys, hey, you should come on, go into college. And I'm like, I'm
hmm
telling you guys, hey, you know, I dropped out, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm doing this. Then they're like, well, shit, I don't even need to be at
Yeah.
school.
I'll tell you this, I'm glad I went so that
Oh, so you end up doing an assembly?
no. I'm glad I went to college.
Okay.
Because then that's the only way I found out I didn't want to.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If I never had, I would have my whole life, I would have been
Wonder.
like, exactly. So I'm glad I got that experience, but at the end of the day, it didn't do shit for me. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I even had to pay back money to the fucking
Oh yeah.
the scholarship.
They was not playing. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
you ain't finished your shit? We
Yeah.
need that money back.
I think I paid like I don't know 2,000 or something.
Whatever that
but-
case may be.
Yep. So that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's what we're trying to do. I eventually want to do some programs where you know how sometimes when you go to college, you pick a major, you have no idea what you're going into.
Right.
So I basically want to do a thing where kids can come like once every quarter, like during their break from school or something,
Mhm.
and we'll have like a workshop with like a barber, a graphic designer, a photographer, a videographer,
Yeah.
all that, and they can just spend a day like learning and listening to what they have to say about the trade and what
Kinda
your
open up
daily
their
routine is
mind.
going to be like. Yeah, because a lot when people pick careers, they only think of the glorifying aspects of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not like the weird shit that you got to do.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So, like even tattoo wise, like a lot of people they see the tattoo work, but they don't see like the prep work, the drawing, all that. You know,
Mhm.
cause I come here, I wake up at like 5 to 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay,
And you live out the way.
yeah. So I do that. I drive here. I get here by like 8. Okay, I get here at 8, and I start prepping my shit, and I start working at 8:30 or 9,
Mhm.
and I'll tattoo till 7 or 8 p.m. Right,
Mhm.
and then I'll drive home after that. It takes me an hour. 9 o'clock, I get home, and I'll eat real quick, spend time with my wife. By 10:30, I start working on like drawing, prep work, all that shit. And then I work on this and then everything else, you know? So I sleep at like 1 or 2 and then I wake up and I do it all over again, bro.
I'm about to say, so you sleeping at 1 or 2 and you getting maybe a good 3, maybe 4
Yeah.
hours?
I just need like 5, 4 or 5 at most, and I'm good.
Mhm.
Yeah. But the way I see it, this shit ain't gonna wait. So if I didn't start this now, like when am I gonna do it, right?
That was how we felt about this shit.
I think a misconception is a lot of people, they look at they see
Perfect
what
time.
no they see stuff on TV or in movies like fucking Bruce Wayne Foundation and whatever bullshit, and they're like,
Mhm.
okay, you gotta be fucking rich to do this and that.
But
But
Bruce Wayne.
yeah, but you don't. You know what I mean? You don't have to have all the money in the world to do
Mhm.
something. You can just it doesn't cost anything to start it up, and whoever wants
Right.
to help you can donate and help you, right?
100%.
So I mean, if I waited till I was fucking a millionaire to do all this shit, like
Who the fuck know
what's
when
gonna
that was
happen?
gonna be?
Exactly, and what's gonna happen, you know? And I still got the leverage right now to use, like
Mhm.
audience wise and everything. So I gotta take advantage of it. Now
Yeah.
is the time, right? So a lot of people thought I was fucking crazy. And they're just like, oh, so what's the real deal? Like, what's the catch? Why are you doing this? For tax
There
purposes?
is
I'm like,
no catch.
I can
bruh.
only write off so much, bro. You know, I just want to help them pretty much. Um, and I think that's the thing. Like, a lot of people think there's some fucking weird loophole, like agenda to this, but there's
Yeah.
not, man. You know, and I realized like a year or two ago that I can only meet a certain group of people tattooing, not a certain group, but I would say a certain dynamic, and that's it.
Mhm.
You know, if I want to reach out to other people in the world, I'm gonna have to do something else as well,
Exactly.
right? It started when I during COVID. Actually, I don't know if you ever seen my hate is a virus painting,
No.
but it like went
Wait.
viral and shit.
No, I seen that shit. That's I actually did see that. That
Yeah.
was of the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was everywhere, bro. Like Facebook posted it. It was in like news articles, freaking everything.
Yeah.
So that's when I kind of like was finally able to break through like my audience. So I had news anchors following me, professors, all types of shit,
How the hell
surgeons.
that even feel?
Exactly. It was weird, bro, because I didn't do it on purpose. Because my shop was closed for 7 months. And I was just at home one day and I saw it was actually Hate is a Virus, which is a nonprofit. And
Mhm.
I donated most um I think I sold like, I don't know, a few thousand shirts,
Mhm.
right? And I donated to them. So I was working with them on
Oh
that.
damn.
Yeah, but when I started drawing it, I was just drawing it to draw. You know, I was just
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna ask, like, what even inspired you to even make that piece?
yeah. Well, at the time, everybody was tripping, thinking all Asians were like, bringing COVID to the States or some shit. So
Oh,
there was
well,
a lot
yeah,
of
one
racism
was on
going
that
on.
bullshit with that COVID shit.
Exactly, exactly. So I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm like, all right, let me do something real quick. So I did it. And at the time it got a lot of love. Like I got a lot of views off that shit, but it didn't really hit till the year after that, which is weird. It went viral again, but in a bigger way. Cause it happened again, because the whole shit started to resurface.
Right.
So that's when shit got crazy.
So I also seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, I seen that it said you was an author, and then you had philanthropy as well.
Well, philanthropy is done
with this.
Yeah, I'm writing a book right now.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started before I even started this, and I'm kind of at a standstill right now because I'm focusing so much time on this.
Right.
So the book is basically, it started out as a self-help book, and while I was writing it, I was just kind of like, I can't really gain the trust of the audience if I don't tell them what I went through.
Right.
So it ended up being like a combination of a memoir and a self-help thing.
Mhm.
So basically every chapter I write about what I went through and I have to reflect on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the overall like theme of the book is, overcoming, and what you think is gonna be your worst is never gonna be your worst,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. And just building pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's mostly for the kids who like gave up hope. They had a point in their life where they want to give up and all that shit. It's a lot
Yeah.
of like, depression shit in there too, like what I went through when I was growing up. So I just want people to know that they're not alone. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's really what we're trying to promote here, because it
Yeah.
shows like what he went through. It's like some people may go through that same thing. It's like, I seen he made it
Yeah.
to this point. I can't stop now.
Yeah. I also want to teach them how to handle it once they do become successful,
Mhm.
because no one's there to teach us like money management, all that shit.
Right.
'Cause I didn't have shit. When I got that full ride scholarship and there was like $3,000 in my bank account, I'm like, fuck yeah, like I'm gonna go buy
I'm
all these
on.
car parts and shit.
Right.
That shit was dumb as fuck, bro.
That money management wasn't there yet.
But yeah, as I was coming up, I had the wrong idea of success. So, first thing I did was I bought a fucking Benz. It was like an old ass like 91
Mhm.
S class. It's like the mafia car.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did that and shit like broke down. I finally upgraded to another Benz, like an SUV, because I felt like different in that point in my life. And then I downgraded and I got something else and then whatever. But that's how I equated success at the time. You know what I mean? And now,
Was basically what people see me as.
yeah. And now, I mean, I still have two Benzes now, but
Yeah,
but
let me let that be known. I still got two Benzes though.
but that's not like the core of my happiness,
Right,
But
of
like
course.
at the end of the day, I would give that up like anytime to do something for somebody. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's why I started the foundation pretty much.
Mhm.
I've reached a point where none of that material shit can make me happy no more. And I don't feel any worth in it. There's no purpose in it. It comes and goes.
Mhm.
So I'd rather do something for somebody, even if it's a small gesture, if it's going to change their life for the better
Right.
or get them started. You know what I mean? Yep.
And I don't want to speak for you,
Mm.
but I mean, from what I've got, what is the core of your happiness? Because it sounds like help people, but like I said, I don't want to speak for you.
Shit, I never thought about that, bro.
Yeah.
I guess it's just making people's lives better, man.
Because that's what
I've
it
always
sounds
been
like
that
to me.
guy.
Because everything that your foundation,
Yeah,
everything you
yeah.
do, even your tattoo, and it's like, this is therapy for other people. And so
Yeah.
it's like, it almost seems like everything you're doing is to really help out other people.
I've always been that guy. Yeah. I guess I just don't want people to go through what I went through. You know what I mean?
That's
So
what I was
I've always-
thinking.
Yeah. So I've always been like that. Like even in relationships and stuff, like whatever they don't have, I'm gonna try to give it to them. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It don't matter. If it's my friend, they need something, there you go. I don't hold nothing against anybody. I hate motherfuckers that do shit for people and like,
Like, hey, remember that last time I did that for you?
yeah, man.
Yeah, what we doing?
I had this one friend back then. Fucking,
He like, fuck it, man. I remember this motherfucker. I'm gonna just let it go. Maybe whatever,
no,
man.
it's funny, guy. We used to meet up for like drinks all the time, like boba or whatever, right? And I always got whoever it is, I got him. You know what I mean? If I have it, I got it, right? I remember he called me and he asked me like, "Hey, what do you want?" I'm like, "Just give me like a jasmine green tea or something." And he's like, "All right, cool." And then I got there, and keep in mind, I always got this food. I never asked for a dime. Okay,
I know what's coming on here.
I fucking got there and I sat down. We were talking. He's like, "Hey, that was like $2.75, bro." I'm like, "Really?"
Like $2.75.
5 cents, bro.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" But yeah, we ain't friends no more. But that's petty, you know. I hate that shit, bro.
He was like, "Hey, bro, you know this tea was about $2.75. Like,
that's like me telling
you
y'all,
got
like,
that?
you know, that bottle is like $175.
So that shot that you got,
like-
I'm at least need $13 out you. Like, you good on that? Like,
Exactly.
you know what?
But we all gotta take care of each other, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. Everybody's so divided now and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, everything's about like who's the first to get offended by one thing or whatever. So I just wanted to do something that focused more on what's important, which is like the kids, you know, in our own backyard and shit that are getting overlooked.
What's keeping you not from being? Because like you said, everybody's so divided and shit. What's keeping you from not even like treading that line?
Well, I know everything's gonna come full circle. That's why.
Mhm.
Just like, you know, 9/11, whenever everyone came together because we needed to, right?
Oh, man, 9/11, that's a whole nother. Oof.
Yeah. I feel like when people have nothing to be dramatic about and they don't have anything to fight about, they get bored and they
gotta
create
invent
something.
some shit.
Exactly. You know what I mean, there's a lot of issues in the world, like, you know, clean water and all that. But there's a lot of people focusing on that shit too.
Right.
Right. So all the corporations and shit, they can focus on that. But I wanted to focus on this because this is me. Because those other problems, I don't think they'll ever go away. Right.
Right.
But these kids' lives and how they start their careers and stuff, that can be, you know, it can be not fixed, but it can be helped instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think that's way more important and urgent than
Right.
everything else right now.
That's hella dope.
Yeah. It's well in my eyes, that's what's important right now. You know? Because I can't fix world hunger, but I can
Right.
help this.
I can help my like who I got my core here. Like
Exactly. So that's my thinking on why I wanted to do this. I honestly didn't think I would get as much traction as I did
mhm.
because, you know, most of my audience is a tattoo audience, right?
Mhm.
So now everybody's just probably fucking confused because I'm doing all this activism shit. I got, you know, nonprofit and everything. So they're just like, what the fuck? This fool's doing fucking everything. You know?
No, but that's like you said, like, I mean, you got goals and aspirations you're trying to get to. So it's like, and no other way to start. I mean, than now, no time to start than now.
Yeah. But at least everything's linked together. You know, I'm not trying to do real estate or nothing.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Who tats you? 'Cause I know you did a whole bunch of shit yourself, but like now,
most of my stuff, I just have like my apprentices just to practice. I really don't give a fuck about the tattoos that are on me. It was all done for a purpose.
And I'm about to say, like, how much space you even got to fucking still
I have
tattoo?
a few spots here and there, just like to link everything up, but that's it. Yeah.
And like you said, I mean, obviously you trust them enough that you got them as apprentice and to tattoo on you.
I wouldn't say I trust them like that in terms of tattoo wise, but I got, if I show them that I'm confident that they'll do okay job, then they'll be okay. You know what I mean?
That's gonna develop their confidence. Like, oh shit,
exactly.
Let me do it on.
It's a confidence build up, definitely for them. But you know, apprentices, I've had a lot. Some come and go. You know, like I don't hold nothing against them. They leave whatever after they want to do their own thing. You know what I mean? I think that's the main issue why business owners fail is they have a certain expectation, and when it doesn't play out the way they want it to, they just fucking go crazy. You know what I mean? We're not holding anybody for ransom here. Like if someone comes to work for me or they learn from me and they decide to go work somewhere else, that's fine. Like whatever is good for their life.
Right.
Right. I'm never the guy to be like, oh, I fucking made you and shit. You know what I mean? Because everybody put in their work and they earn the right to fucking do whatever the fuck they want afterwards, right? So they put in their work, they did what they had to do for me, so they can do what they want to do.
Right.
Right. So that was one of the things that me and my business partner kind of like differed on. He wasn't a tattoo artist, he was more of a businessman. I met him when I was 19. So he had that experience, so I trusted him to take care of that. But you know, over time, we won't get into it too crazy, but
no doubt.
Over time, basically our missions like disaligned. So
we got different visions for actually where we trying to take this.
yeah, because I'm a tattoo artist and I'm running a tattoo shop, but he thinks of it. He only has the business perspective on everything. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's more to it than just the business.
Yes, exactly. So it has to be half and half, and you need the respect. Like,
And like you said, like people don't even respect you until like you really actually fucking doing it.
exactly. You know, when we remodel the shop, all that shit, I'm always here fucking painting. We redid all, we did the floors ourselves, fucking everything, dude.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm never like, oh yeah, y'all gotta fucking do this, and I'm just gonna kick back, right? So I've always been that guy. Even when we opened this shop, I was working till like midnight every night, bro.
You fucking used to working them whole long
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. So after I finished at midnight at the other shop in East Side, I would fucking drive over here and we'd fucking work on this place. And then I would fucking wake up again, go work, come back here and work on this shop
Mhm.
to get it. After a few months, we finally got it running, but that shit was a mission, bro.
That was Team No Sleep for real.
Yep. Yep. So I hate when motherfuckers nowadays talking about like, oh yeah, I'm fucking tired or whatever bullshit. You know what I mean?
Cause you still doing it, even though you got this shit. Like you don't have to do that shit.
You can't stop, man. You know what I mean? The moment you stop, you're gonna feel it for sure.
Mhm.
You know, the moment I stop growing is when the other cats right now are gonna fucking surpass me.
Elevate you.
Right? So you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never. I won't back down till I'm ready to like fucking retire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe like 55. Or
I was just about to say, like, when. So at one point, I mean, obviously, if medical issues come about, what point you feel like you ready to like, okay, I'm done.
Probably 55.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm transitioning. I'm transitioning to this now so I can, slowly go into it because I do eventually want to do my nonprofit like full time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the plan. I want to be the next Bruce Wayne, bro. That's what it
Like
is.
we were just talking about the Bruce Wayne Foundation.
Yep. So everything that's unattainable to these kids' eyes in the hood or whatever, I want to make them.
I'm gonna show y'all that y'all can get it.
Exactly.
So on your book, I know you said like you was because you was more so focusing on your foundation. When you feel like you want to drop your book?
It was supposed to be done in October, but I couldn't do that. I told people I'll be done in January, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So honestly, it's probably gonna be like next summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the cover, I got everything done already, like cover of the book, all that. I just need to finish the book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like halfway there. So it's like 45,000 words right now or something.
God damn.
So usually memoirs are like 70, 75. So I'm almost there. But yeah, I got the cover of the book done already and everything. It was designed by this Brazilian designer from Japan, actually.
Mhm.
He's like award-winning.
Brazilian designer from Japan.
Yeah, I found him. People ask why I didn't design it myself, but it's weird. When I do, there's certain things I do where I want a different outlook, so I'll give them the info and I trust their style and they just do whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, he took a picture of me like as a little kid, like walking or some shit, and he put it on a black cover and put like a bunch of like clocks and shit in the background. And I'm basically by myself, but it's like in the dark pretty much.
What the clocks represent?
I think the clocks represent time, obviously, but my book's called Memento.
Mm-hmm.
So you ever watched the movie Memento?
Mm-mm.
So the movie Memento is about this dude, and he's like, he has this condition where he fucking forgets like every day what happened. But he's like, I forget exactly, but he's like a detective or some shit. And he's trying to figure out, he's trying to figure out what happened and why there's like a man in the closet, all types of shit. Like, so he tattoos himself every day to remember.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he'll date it. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. There's actually a new movie called some shit, but Liam Neeson is in it. You know how that's gonna go,
right?
Liam Neeson and he's in it too, and it's called like Memory or some shit, and it's basically like a remake, but not with the old guy in there and Liam Neeson. But, watch Memento, bro. It's trippy as fuck.
Nah, after you just said, I'm like, oh, shit, that might be something I gotta tap into.
So, you get the fucking alignment, like tattooing myself every day and shit. Yeah, because that shit got me through a lot, man. Just tattooing myself and shit.
Was it hard for you now, like you writing this book, having to now revisit all that past and all the hardship you had to go through? Is it hard now writing that down and documenting all that?
Yeah, because
and basically reliving it.
Yeah, I tried for a long time to forget that shit. Like I said, I know how to compartmentalize, so I just all that shit was in the dark.
And now it's like I have to put this in a whole book.
Yeah. There's like a lot of shit on like suicide and domestic violence and all that shit in there, you know?
Mm.
So getting into that and trying to, I'm a good writer, you know, like I like to describe things in detail. So it makes it even harder. So I'm just like, sometimes I'll write a portion, maybe like 1,000 words or something. I'll just have to stop and then come back to it later or
Right.
something. You know what I mean?
So like that should get heavy for you, like
Yeah.
having to basically relive that.
Yeah. And it's different because I gotta write it and then I gotta step back and reflect on it and write about the reflection too.
Damn.
So I put that in there. Basically, every excerpt there's a reflection on how it applies to, you
So
know.
basically, you wrote
Yeah.
your experience, and then I wrote also how this made me feel.
Yep. Yep. So that's how I'm going about it. Um, what's funny is I was looking for an editor for the future. I'm gonna self-publish it, right?
Mhm.
And you know, you're looking at editors on like there's this thing called Readsy where all professional writing like people are on there.
Mhm.
They're trying to charge like $2,000-$3,000 some shit. I'm like, I don't know if I
For
can afford
what?
that for a book, just to edit the book.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But what's funny is I put out on Instagram like, oh, do I know any editors? You know, because remember I got all these other people on my stuff now after the haters virus
Of
thing.
course.
So what's funny is this woman that booked with me for this upcoming January. Actually, she's a professor at Maricosta College, and
Mhm.
she's actually an editor as well.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Hey, I'll do it for you." I'm like, "All right, cool." So everything kind of comes full circle.
Yeah.
And another thing that's funny is I've been meeting with this woman named Tao, and she won like philanthropist of the year, all that stuff for
I was saying,
California.
oh, okay, California.
Yeah, so she did that. I met her a few times. I was introduced to her by one of my friends that he's on the board of a few nonprofits too,
Mhm.
and she's been everywhere. She's done everything, and she's on the board of a few. And what's funny is she's a colleague to that editor at the same college.
Oh,
So
okay.
everything kind of like it's just weird, bro.
Mhm.
But now Tao, Dr. Tao, she's actually on my board of directors for Doan Foundation now too.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So that's sick.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you said, that all came back to basically like full circle.
Yes. It's freaking crazy, bro.
Mhm.
But it's how shit happens, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, just like how freaking solo, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
Connecting. He was like, "Oh, bro, I got somebody who I think would be good." I'm like,
That's funny.
"Hey, let me fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to
And that
them."
fool bought my shop. So,
Mhm.
but he bought it when I decided we lost a few artists. So I told my business partner, like, yo, we're gonna cut it, man.
Well, we gotta get
I
this
wanted to do that
right.
in the first place, but whatever. So I consolidated everything in one shop.
Mhm.
So a few years, I mean, after a few years, bad eggs left and people who didn't fit the vibe left. So now I got my crew, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? And literally almost everybody here has been with me since like the beginning of their career. So
Mhm.
yeah.
And how long you been here?
04?
Mhm.
Is it two? No, 14, 2014.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
not
God
04.
damn,
No, not
you've
04.
been really here.
So my first shop was Guilty Pleasures Tattoo. And I had that I started that in 2010. Okay. And then I opened a private studio called Sin Studio
While you
Tattoo.
still had this other one.
Yeah, yeah.
God
So
damn.
called Sin Studio, which is Sin is like my last name, my name backwards.
Mhm.
Dennis backwards.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh
So I
damn.
had that, and then we decided I moved over here with the new crew. So this became Sin Studio Tattoo. And then after me and my business partner split up, I changed it to Black Lotus Tattoo.
Mhm.
So this is the only shop I got. I'd rather just focus on one and make it great than try to have like 5 shops and make money and
Exactly.
whatever bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm more about longevity than quick buck, right?
As you've been doing.
Yeah. I want everybody here to like, do their thing, get married, have kids, buy a house, all that shit. I want to
Mhm.
be able to guide them through that. So that's important to me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What inspired the name Black Lotus?
I don't fucking know, bro.
It was
Honestly.
like it sound fucking
Well,
good to me.
you ever heard of the White Lotus Society?
Yeah, I actually have heard that.
Yeah. So White Lotus before Avatar, okay? So
Right.
or
Yeah, I gotta
Raiden
let
or
that know.
Raiden for
I gotta
Mortal
let that
Kombat.
fucking know.
Yeah. But White Lotus Society back then was like a rebellion against no, it was going against the rebellion
Right.
in China or whatever. And there used to be like assassins, freaking writers, all kinds of people in that society
Mhm.
to help preserve like, the old way or whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I just thought that was cool, so I did Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Something
And then
different.
Black Lotus, that's also ties in with you, like, because you real big on like the black and white type
Oh yeah.
anyway. So
Oh yeah.
mhm.
Yep. So yeah, I focus on black and gray. So why
Yeah,
not, right?
exactly. So that
Yeah.
also tied in with what your business is about as well. But
Yep.
like you also versatile with everything you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So also, so basically, while we still got you on here, is there anything else you wanted to touch on? Anything you wanted to let people know you're doing? Socials to meet you on? I mean, reach you on? Anything like that?
Well, we're having our first annual Doan Foundation Gala
Mm-hmm.
in May 19th, I think, of next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably be releasing tickets for purchase soon, probably like the beginning of December or something. So you can do that. Anybody's welcome to come. Tickets are like $100 a pop though,
Mm-hmm.
but it comes with, plated dinner. It's gonna be a black tie event.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I want to do it to where my overall thing here is I want minorities to be taken seriously. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like I don't want people to
That's
look
major.
exactly. I don't want people to look at us and be like, all these fools can't fucking put on a event or whatever bullshit. Like, I want everybody to be dressed up, fucking come represent your people.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have performances there. Like we're gonna have Polynesian dancers, line dancers. We'll have a few rappers there. My boys DJing, all that shit. Just have a
Mm-hmm.
good time, and give back. So all that money is going to scholarships for the kids. So
Wow.
yeah,
Like you really about your people and like
sure.
really helping out and
Yeah,
shit. Like
come
that's
through, bro.
major.
The thing with me is I didn't want to do I could have said, oh, I'm only doing this nonprofit for Asian kids in minority communities
Mm-hmm.
or marginalized communities, but I wanted to leave more open because I care about everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
I grew up with fucking everybody.
Right.
So I don't want to limit it to just one group of people.
And you limiting
There's a
yourself.
lot out there already. There's a lot
Right.
of African American nonprofits, a lot of Asian nonprofits, whatever, but there's not enough for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's really what I want to do. It's gonna take just like my tattoo career, it's gonna take longer
Mm-hmm.
to appeal to all of these communities, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? So definitely I want it to be taken seriously. I want to eventually be up there with all the other rich nonprofits. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Um, but I think I'm earning my donations like the right way, more authentic way. Um, I don't have the political connections. I don't have any of that. I'm just being me, pretty much.
People supporting you from basically, like you said, just loyal people supporting
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So,
exactly. And anybody who knows me knows what I'm gonna do with it, and they trust me to do it.
mm-hmm.
So that's the main reason why I started. Because before I was just donating to whoever every year, but you really don't know what they're doing,
Right,
right? So I was like,
100%.
why am I not gonna do this myself,
Exactly.
right? So that's what ended up happening. Everybody thought I was crazy, but it is what it is, right? You don't know
Yeah.
till you try.
God did.
Yeah, exactly. So I was surprised when they fucking approved me to give people tax exemptions. I was like, Jesus
Like, oh,
Christ.
y'all
The
giving
fuck?
me this? Y'all
Yeah.
know who y'all giving this
Right.
to?
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck? And I filled out that paperwork myself too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool, man. Like we got some big sponsors. A lot of people helping out. So that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like most of the people, like my DJ homie and stuff, they're all doing it for free.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is basically a donation, Most of the performances are donations.
Right.
Um, photo booths are all donations. And everybody's just getting together to help the community.
It sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
From here to LA, I got, volunteers from LA coming down, all types of shit,
Mm-hmm.
But I did it right, backdrops, everything. I spent my own money on it, made it right. Freaking, it's gonna be all out, red carpet, everything, bro.
And you got to set out further enough that everybody can be like, oh, let me get my schedule
Yeah,
right. Because I
yeah,
already know the date is coming.
yeah. The only problem is on EDC weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oof.
But I don't want nobody going to EDC there anyway. So it's all
Right.
good. Nah. But if they're free, they'll come out. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's on a Friday, so
Right.
should be cool. Just come out too, man.
So you touched on that part, and then it's like now how can people, if they want to look you up on your socials or how?
Honestly, you just Google me, a shitload of stuff will pop up.
Mhm.
So should be good on that.
Mhm.
Yeah, but just look up Dizzy Doan or Dennis Dizzy Doan anywhere.
For
And
sure.
it'll pop up.
Definitely.
Yeah. And if you want to donate, just go to doanfoundation.com. Oh,
There you go.
.org. .org.
.org,
Yeah,
not
there you go.
.com, .org.
Yep. So do that. We're trying to do big things for the kids. I mean, I might be a crazy dreamer, but eventually I want to do like an art gallery for all these kids and, dance studio, whatever. You know what I
Dreams
mean?
become a reality,
Exactly.
as you can see.
Yeah. Right now it's just, me at home on the fucking computer doing all this shit. But eventually I want a spot where kids can come, like after school programs, all that shit. You know what I mean? I think that's what I want to spend most of my time doing for like the remainder of my life, pretty
Right.
much. Yeah.
You trying to provide something that you coming up wasn't able to obtain.
Yeah. Exactly.
You want to make it easier for everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Well, tattooing kept me away from a lot of shit. I mean, I could have been got by now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm here for a reason. So I don't know. It's weird because there's one night like I was tattooing. I just finished at like 10 p.m. and one of my old homies, I hear somebody knocking on the door hella loud. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this?
man?
So I come out and this fool's like, hey, bro, let me get you a shirt. I'm like, what the fuck? For what?
Let me get your shirt.
Yeah, I'm like, for what? He's like, the ghetto bird's looking for me right now. And I was just like, okay, what the fuck? So I did, but he respected me enough to know what I got going on. And he didn't want to say, like, oh, let me fucking hide out your spot or some
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
I
let me
mean,
get
he
you
ended
a
up getting
shirt.
locked up. He got caught up. But,
Right.
I reached a point where people who do love me, they know what I got going on. They respect it. You know what I mean?
Don't
Like,
sabotage. I mean, I know what
exactly.
you got going, but don't bring that over here.
Exactly. But I see that and I'm grateful that I stopped when I did what I was doing, pretty much.
Because you could have been that motherfucker
Exactly.
asking for the shirt.
Exactly. But still my boy now. He got out. He's doing better. You know what I mean? But that aspect of my life will never it'll never slip away per se. I'm always gonna remember.
That's what you came from.
Exactly.
You never forget where you came from.
So you're never too good for the people who fucking elevated you in the first place.
That
You know what I mean?
loyalty.
And a lot of people forget, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. A lot of fools get too fucking big headed and thinking they came up by themselves and shit. You know what I mean? Like, even though me and my business partner not fucking, together no more, like he was with me for a certain aspect of my career and he helped me for that certain part of my career. And that's
You
fine.
would never forget that.
Exactly. So that's my problem though. I always feel like I owe people, even if they do like the smallest things for me. You know what I mean? So I fucking pay back with my life pretty much. You know? So
then you definitely like somebody good to have around or even be in your circle, regardless how small or big that is.
Yeah. But I definitely try to help everybody now. When I see somebody trying to start a business or whatever, I'll offer my help. I'll create the whole website for them. Whatever, dude. You know what I mean? But I'll never hold it against them.
Right.
You know
You like, hey, remember I did that for
I'm
you.
just,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm just trying.
I'm gonna need that 275 back for that tea.
I'm just trying to see people fucking succeed, bro. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if they only got like 2 followers or whatever. It might not sell. It may sell. Who knows? Right. But the fact that I want them to do the best that they can, that's what matters. Right.
You down here just a teacher at heart.
I'm trying, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying, I learn a lot of things from what I went through, from my clients, all that shit. I go through shit with them, divorces, fucking kids, everything.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if I haven't seen like one of my clients in 10 years, bro. Like it's the same. We just pick up where we left off when I see him again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah. I just have like that way of being able to sense people is weird. Yep.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Well, for sure. That's another episode of the Big Umbrella Podcast. I'm going to repeat that. That's big with 2 G's, the Big Umbrella Podcast. We got my man Dizzy, and it's a wrap. For Shizzy. That motherfucking, that whiskey was hitting like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, okay. All right, nigga. I'm feeling that.
I can't see.